Hello. Our PLC meeting today will focus on student self-reflection. Let's first look at some related terminology. The overall power word is metacognition, an awareness of one's own thought processes in order to improve learning. In order to have that awareness and understanding, self-reflection must occur. True self-reflection includes self-regulation, being motivated to monitor one's progress towards a goal, and self-assessment, evaluating one's own work and learning progress. So when I say we will be discussing self-reflection, we're actually touching on all of these. So why? Why is self-reflection an important element of our instruction? I like how White and Fredrickson put it. The most powerful learners are those who are reflective, who engage in metacognition, thinking about what they know, and who take control of their learning. And isn't that what we want? Powerful learners? The benefits of self-reflection are many. Students are able to recognize their mastery. We can address preconceptions quickly. Students can make generalizations, develop a sense of ownership. They have an awareness that mistakes are part of the learning process. They're able to develop as independent learners capable of monitoring and regulating their own learning. They become involved in a deeper learning, develop communication skills, understand the perspective of others, make cross-curricular and real-world connections, and teachers are able to identify needs quickly. Now let's explore how self-reflection should look in the classroom. Many teachers ask when the best time for student reflection would be. The answer is any time. You can have students self-reflect before a lesson for engagement and to activate prior knowledge, during the lesson as checkpoints or helping struggling students. You can have students self-reflect after a lesson so that they can consolidate their learning and recognize that learning did in fact take place. Self-reflection does not have to be a once and done activity. Feel free to use it multiple times during a lesson. Students can reflect as individuals, in small groups, or large groups, or even a mixture of 2 or 3. Examples of individual ways of self-reflection are shown here. Math journals and one-on-one student-teacher conferencing allow for free communication of understanding, goals, and concerns. Teachers can use question prompts for both. With conferencing, students can receive immediate feedback. Traffic lights are great to use during lesson times. Red indicates a student needs help, yellow indicates partial understanding, green indicates full understanding. Exit tickets that have teacher-designed question prompts can be found in the form of 3-2-1s, choice of questions for students to answer, or take-home homework questions. These could be accessed and completed as paper and pencil or completed online. Doodling allows for student visualization. Students create a sketch, cartoon, or doodle to show their understanding of a particular concept. Allowing students to formulate their own questions for other students give them the opportunity to be creative in their understanding of important concepts. Small group reflection can also take different forms. All 3 of the forms listed here are student-led. Students tend to be more receptive to what their peers have to say. Reviews and assessments can be simple, like give 1 glow and 1 grow, to very complicated, where rubrics would be suggested. Small group discussions should be modeled at the beginning of the year so students learn good questioning, active listening, and constructive response skills. Jigsaw groups take it 1 step further. Each group learns a concept in depth, then teaches it to the other groups. From there, discussions can ensue. Large group reflection is discussion-based. Whether it's within the classroom or online through a blogging site, students are able to share concerns and difficulties and solutions with each other. Discussions can either be teacher or student-led. With elementary students, our role is to guide students in their self-reflection. To do this, we first of all need to model. As I mentioned before, students need to first experience what good questions, active listening skills, and constructive responses look and sound like. Question prompts should not be generic or allow for plain yes or no answers. You only get generic responses back with no real indication of where the student is in his or her learning. You don't want to use the same questions all of the time. You do, however, want to make sure your question prompts relate directly to the task and are grade appropriate. Prompts that are based on operative, affective, and cognitive dimensions from the real framework do a great job with incorporating higher level thinking skills with self-reflection. Prompts that check for accuracy, understanding, and clarity, like those from Teach Heath, are a great starting point. Although geared for math, they can easily be adapted for other content areas. A huge part of student reflection is peer and teacher feedback. Feedback leads to increased student confidence, motivation, self-esteem, engagement, and involvement. It sends the message that you personally care about the learning that's taking place. It is an opportunity for you to correct misconceptions quickly. These great benefits can only occur if feedback is treated properly. Feedback should be given in a timely manner. It should be meaningful, constructive, so that students can adapt and adjust as needed. Last, feedback should be positive with growth mindset messages. Thank you for all you do day in and day out to help our students become powerful learners.